all the amendments and then move to the debate. So, Councillor Cooper. And 34 seconds.
Thank you very much. I'd like to start by thanking officers for helping us with the production of the amendment this year, and their assistance is very much appreciated. The scourge of fly tipping is one that I'm sure many members are aware of within their own communities. We frequently are reporting it. I know other wards are as well. And it seems to be a never-ending battle that we have with these criminals. And we need to do much more to do something about that. I'm aware of amendments which have been put forward which talk about CCTV cameras and the need for those. And I'm supportive of those, not in our amendment, but I'm supportive of those general ideas of putting more and more pressure that we possibly can to catch these criminals who destroy our local environment. They need to be tackled. So one of the things that we're suggesting is a £100 reward for information leading to the prosecution of fly tippers. So things like vehicle registration numbers, names and addresses of companies perhaps that are throwing stuff out on the moors. We want to really put the pressure on this. Many of us here wouldn't need £100 to shop these people, but if it's something else we can do, that's great. And we're proposing to pay for this by reducing the money that's in our group budgets for administration. The money which I actually think a lot of the time, a lot of these letters and things, we can actually do ourselves. We can actually put out ourselves. This is not a new proposal in terms of other councils. Other councils have done it. Merton Council, Greenwich Council, Wiltshire Council, and nearer here, Cannock District Council. So there are lots of councils which already successfully do such a scheme. So let's use that in our armoury of attack against these criminals and actually put the pressure on them for a change. Very much welcomed the additional money for road safety in the administration's budget, but we felt that we actually need the road safety to be on an area basis, so we can go on a programme of work, so we don't create new rat runs. So we have a project which gives safe streets on an area-wide basis. We've done too much pepper potting of schemes over the years, which have meant that traffic goes in a different direction and then causes another problem, another street. We want to permanently make areas safe for communities, and that's why we want an area-based scheme instead of a scheme which does pepper potting work. And it will make things better over time. We want to see ward budgets boosted. We've been, for so long, we used to have a 20k budget, we've now been reduced to a 10k budget. Now they're asking for more things. The services coming to us saying, can't you pay for that out of your ward budget? And so we want to actually have more money available for us to do projects in our own communities. Now, what we do realise is that some wards do a lot of good work, and there are occasionally wards where not so much is going on, and the money does not get spent. And currently, under current rules, that money gets lost to all of us. What we're proposing is that actually that money is carried over and spread amongst the 23 wards, so it's not lost to community activity and community action. So we'd very much want that. So Christmas trees are one of those things which we've now been asked to pay for our ward budgets, which was once paid for through central funding. Similarly with grit bins, can you pay for an additional grit, a grit bin or an additional grit for your bins? So all the time, our very small ward budgets are being looked at by council central services to do things with. So we want to do that. So, climate bonds. Now, I know that the Conservatives are not over keen on climate bonds because it includes the word climate, and that's very scary for them because their light blue friends don't like it, and they're aping them rather a lot at the moment. So, a few things. What are climate bonds? Climate bonds are where we raise money from the community. We raise that money from the community, and that goes into And that money will then replace some of the capital investment that we would normally get from other sources, such as the Public Works Loan Board. And again, lots of councils have raised millions in this way at low rates of interest and actually given a return on investment to the people, the local people who invest in it. So Warrington, Telford and Wrekin Council, Cotswold Council, Camden Council, Islington Council, and most recently Sheffield City Council, where they raised £1 million in 1 month from the community at rates similar to that of the Public Works Loan Board. And that money will go to put solar panels on schools, which will reduce their energy bills and make it more likely that they'll be able to save money on their energy bills to be able to afford to pay for teachers and things like that. So it's a win-win-win situation. And the Conservatives really should not be worried about climate bonds at all, because the very first council that introduced climate bonds was West Berkshire District Council, where they raised £1 million with 643 investors, a Conservative-led council, progressive Conservatives. So it is possible, which surprised me, if the truth be told. Anyway, so please vote for the Green Amendment. Lots to go at tonight. Yeah, see you.